Hello, this is Crypto CJ, and welcome to today's Trade of the Day. Today, I'm going to be talking about ladder buying. Now, ladder buying is a technique you can use to save a trade when it goes against you. Last week, I talked to you about Altcoin Alert and the Buddy Coin Crawler and iCoin Pro. Even if you use these tools and do everything right, sometimes the trade will go against you. Last week, Bitcoin dropped 2 or 3%, 2 or 3 times. So each time that drug down the altcoins, 5 to 10%. So the ladder buying approach is a great thing to have in your arsenal. Now, ladder buying is similar to dollar cost averaging in stocks. It's a situation where you buy a coin when it drops at a lower price, and I usually use the same amount of money that I used when I made the initial purchase. And that gives you an average of where you need to be to exit the coin and still make a profit. Most platforms or services teach day traders to get out if your position drops 5 or 10%. I don't trade that way. I know that's a safer way to trade, but I hate losses. So when I do a ladder buy, not only I don't average it, I try to make a profit on both positions. And I'll show you an example. I had a trade in a coin called ARPA, ARPA, that worked out very nicely for me the last few days. All right, let's go to the charts. Okay, here we go. My first purchase was on one of those Bitcoin drops. ARPA dropped to this level here, 0.04030, and I got in right here in the blue zone. Now, these are Fibonacci retracement indicators. I talked about these in this video last week here, so go there if you want to check it out. Just a very broad overview on how I use those. I may have a video that teaches those more in detail at a later time, but I'm still trying to master it, so not quite comfortable doing that yet. But the broad strokes, I'm okay with. So I'm in on the 21st, 6 in the morning, at this figure here. And as you can see, as soon as I buy it, it drops. And that kind of thing happens sometimes. And in a period of looks like one day and 4 hours, it dropped nearly 12%. I wasn't fazed by that. I knew my analysis was sound, so I bought again the next morning at 11:15 at this figure here, 0.03659. So I've got this figure, and then nearly 12% below, I've got this second position. And I hold them both. I figure it's going to take me 1 to 3 days to get out of this trade, but the nice thing is I'm probably going to make more money as a result, and here's why. So at this point, I've got twice the amount of money in it, and I set my sell order slightly above my first position. So I believe, instead of matching it 0.4030 or doing an average between these two positions, I set it up here just slightly above, because I know it's been there recently because I just bought it there the day before. So sure enough, here's what happened. Over the next 2 days, it jumped 14% up to the very level where I bought it on August 21st, 3 days later. I'm out with a 14% profit on this second position, and essentially a break even, slightly above break even on this position here. Overall, it's 6.67% profit on twice the money. That's what I like. A nice result on twice the money. And as an additional bonus, not the cough, but it looks like ARPA is returning to the blue zone again. Let's go to the 5-minute chart. Yeah, I might get in this again tonight. I'd like to see some better movement. If I see a few movements up here, I'd be interested in that. If I see the RSI go up, I like that. And if I see the MACD cross, those are all indicators that tell me that that this coin's ready to make another move. Now I would probably buy it in this range here and sell it up here because I know recently it's been there. So another additional bonus with ladder buying is you get really familiar with certain coins. And I actually traded ARPA earlier last week and had a nice 8.8% result with that. That's how I was familiar with the coin, and that's how one of the reasons I was looking for it or looking at it in that first position. Well, that's all I have for today's trade of the day on ladder buying. Check out my resources below. My email address is also there, so if you have any questions, go ahead and email me. It's cryptocj13@gmail.com, and I'll see you next time. Have a great night.